Alright, well, since I've already opened the Pandora's box, as it were, Gozer. So a little while ago, we talked about buying Dana. And we talked about what Dana Barrett meant, because I'd already done an episode 2 of them specifically talking about Ghostbuster collection goals. One specifically that it was a Ghostbuster collection goal video, and the other that was talking about grails and collection goals for the entirety of everything that I collect. Both those will be in the annotations. I guess all 3 of those videos will be in the annotations. Whatever. So look. Gozer. It was inevitable. At this point, I'd already dipped my toes all the way into the water, and there was no way that I wasn't just going to go ahead and finish Wave 1. Now, I am lucky about one thing. As far as I can tell, unless they've released something that I've completely missed, this line of figures, Wave 1, all I want. I don't need the ones where they're like covered in slime. Doesn't do anything for me. I just don't care. And anything else that I've seen come out of this line, I don't really care. And this line did not release an Ecto, so I don't really care. And I seriously doubt that there's a HasLab coming that produces, say, a Firehouse for this line. And I've yet to see them release a Rick Moranis. So that's not happening. And I've yet to hear talk about releasing a Janine. So that's not happening. They released the Old Man Ghostbusters, if I'm not mistaken. But, like, I don't need those on my shelf. Like, I just don't. For what it's worth, just to make it known, I love the new movies. I really, truly do. I think they did an unbelievably fantastic job on the new movies. I really, really like the new Ghostbusters idea and moving forward from this point. I like it a lot. I just really, really, really enjoy it. And I'm for the first time in years, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes from Ghostbusters from this point. Does that mean it might be cool to have a Paul Rudd Ghostbuster? I don't know. I'm not going to buy the old men Ghostbusters. I just don't care. If there is a Ghost Egon, I don't care. I'm happy where my shelf is currently at. I have the Kenner line of Ghostbusters, the ones I grew up with. So good. I have the Ecto. I have Slimer. I have Stay Puft. I have all 4 Ghostbusters from the Plasma series. I basically have all, no, not basically, I have all of Wave 1, and it's all I want. I'm now back to that point that I was at. Badoo, of course that had to happen right when I was doing this, regardless. I'm now right back to the point where I was, having my collection goals completed. The only thing that pulls me back into Ghostbusters collecting, figure-wise, at this point, is if they re-release the Firehouse. I want it. Or if I come across a complete Firehouse at a convention. I want a Firehouse. Rick Moranis, Janine. That's it. And since I don't see that happening and it matching the wave that I currently have, hopefully this puts me right back where I was. I'm done now. But since we have her, let's see Gozer and let's put Vince Clortho, let's put his head on. Let's do it. Okay, so right off the bat, one thing that originally I was put off from buying this figure. I looked at it and I said, that is not for me. I just don't think that looks good. I could argue that we really could have used more paint app along here, okay? We really, really could have. But at the same time, I thought this face was bad. Now I'm looking at it. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. I'm somewhat impressed. This character, they did do that thing where they gave her the heels, but they altered the heels so that they're actually, like, usable. They're flat feet. So I like that. I prefer that, in all honesty. I like heels for the idea that it's accurate to the characters sometimes, but don't like the heels because sometimes I would like the characters to, I don't know, stand up. Like, not much butt going on this supermodel here. A lot of decent movement, and we got that actual lower ab crunch and upper area. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. In fact, that is a female body almost on par with what we see finally from, like, the Black Widow body. I'm actually really surprised by that, if you want the truth of it. So, the other thing that I would like to point out is these are not lightning effects like I was expecting. They're the extra hands. And oh boy, if these aren't really, 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 really cool. I think I love these. Like, oh, and there's a bonus here. They're male attachments. So, since they're male hands, they will plug into just about anybody's wrists. Like, you could do the Emperor with these, right? Like, if it plugs into his wrists, if it works, you could do the Emperor with these, and it wouldn't be that hard of a sale. Like, you could probably do a number of different things. I'll bet you could probably get these to work on a Storm. I mean, yeah, the hands are going to be white, but you could also run the aspect, like, I wonder if I could find the proper paint job, the proper paint to kind of match that purple and paint it onto the hands, it would run. These hand effects are worth it by themselves. Like, the fact that Gozer goes for, like, nothing right now, I got her for $8. Those hands alone make the sell for me. Those hands are absolutely terrific. Oh my. Okay, this is an articulated jaw. There we go. I was about to say I thought it was, and maybe it's not, but it is. It is an articulated jaw. So there's the monster head. Get on there. Dang. There, I got it. Wow, what a pain. There it is. Awesome. Awesome. Looks over. It cannot look up. It can kind of look down. It has more of a head turn, like to the side. It's got an articulated jaw. Its feet are fine for what it's worth. Like, it's got a decent amount of movement. It's not the best in the world. Sorry, it's not the best movement in the world, but it's good enough that I'm not going to really question it. I think that you could get some cool stuff off of this. This is cool. The dog. Vince Clortho. By the way, small issue. Very small, but one that does make me wonder. I can't help but notice that the dog is not Zool, right? It's Vince Clortho. We got the 4 Ghostbusters. We got Dana. We got Gozer. We did not get the Rick Moranis character. Louis Tully. Instead, we got his dog form. We got the Keymaster dog. I don't believe there would be a difference. If you obtained all the parts to make Zool, it would probably be the same dog. And I'm curious, can you just buy this dog now? Did they release a thing where you could just buy this dog? I actually don't know. I'm asking a real question because I don't know and I've never bothered to look it up. I don't care now necessarily. Now I've put the dog together. You could argue that having 2 dogs would be better. That's up for debate. Because, like, would it be? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't like to double up the same figure on the same shelf. Heck, most of the time, I don't like to double up the same character. Unless you give me a reason to. And, okay, call me out. I bought Blue Wolverine, but, like, I mean, I wanted him, man. Like, so you would be, it would be fair to call me out, I guess, and say, Bill, it's not like you haven't done so before. Okay, you win. But, like, I don't like to double up stuff on the shelf. I normally don't like to have the same figure. I'm not an army builder, so that's not even a thing. I don't mind obtaining multiple stormtroopers, but oftentimes only if there's, like, a reason. Like, give me a stormtrooper, then give me the command stormtrooper that has that thing on him, then give me, like, the desert stormtrooper, then give me the stormtrooper on the bike, then give me the stormtrooper from the snow areas. You see that? That I'm fine with. I'll build an entire stormtrooper brigade or whatever. That's fine. But, like, I don't want, like, 9 of the same stormtrooper all the time. Like, that doesn't really do anything for me. I don't care. I don't, like, it does nothing for me. I don't want it. So, yeah. You get where I'm coming from with all that? So I don't think I would buy another dog, even if it was a possibility that you could buy it that way now. But, regardless, I got 2 things out of this Gozer pack that I'm happy with. I got the dog put together, absolutely fantastic. And those hands, man, those are awesome. And for $8, even if I had to buy Gozer will look better on the shelf than I originally thought she would. So that's good. And he came with those hands. So that's good too. All in all, I can't complain. Maybe I could have complained had I bought all of these figures at release. I did not. So for $8, I'm more than satisfied. I'm going to get out of here.
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.